I just can't take no pleasure in killing. Just some things you gotta do. Don't mean you have to like.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
You want to know what happens to an eyeball when it gets punctured? You got any idea how much blood jets out of a guy's neck when his throat's been slit?
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
What's up, everyone? DJ Anubis here with you on the Metal Radio podcast with my ghoul brother from another ghoul mother, Mr. Tony of the Dead. And we are the Ghouls at Midnight. Each week, we alternate picks, selecting a movie, past, present, or future, to review for you all. And this time around, episode 96 is my selection, which is a brand new film, a part of the Hell House franchise called Hell House Lineage. And yeah, it will be interesting because I am a fan of this franchise. I do enjoy most of the films in the franchise. So Let's before we get into everything as usual, I want to give a trailer, but first let me give you the breakdown. This is directed by Stephen Cognetti, based on characters by Stephen Cognetti, and stars Elizabeth Vermiglia, Sierra Saka, Mike Sutton, and Joe Bandelli. And so without further ado, here's a little taste of Hell House LLC Lineage.
So why do you need a Catholic priest?
About 2 years ago, I started investigating the deaths of the Carmichael family. The lineage of all these people leads back to a smashed pickup truck along Route 103 in 1989.
You want to exorcise the Carmichael.
Our family's killed that poor girl. Now we're forced to pay the price for it.
Everyone in that truck was eventually hunted down.
We're all going to be punished.
You still haven't told me everything that happened to you at the Abaddon Hotel.
Whatever was in that hotel, it's out now. It's among us.
What does this have to do with me? I'm not from here.
That one mistake has bonded so many of us for years. It's a blood bond.
In that vanished abode, they're far apart. On that disused, forgotten road, night comes. The black bats tumble and dart. By the power of our Lord Jesus Christ,
Are we gonna die in here? They're coming for you.
God the Son commands you.
Pray to him, you'll never come back.
Yep. So there you go. Hell House LLC Lineage, brand new 2025 on Shudder right now. The film is about the continuity of the storyline of Vanessa Shepard, portrayed by Elizabeth Vermiglia, who's haunted by visions and nightmares in the town of Abaddon. A mysterious deaths occur around her. She uncovers connections to the Abaddon Hotel and the Carmichael Manor, delving into decades of unexplained murders. Your first impressions?
Well, as you, I'm a fan of the franchise. And before I even saw this, I heard how it's not going to be found footage like the other ones. So I was like, that's all right, whatever. But yeah, it's not exactly what I expected it was going to be. A lot of slow burns.
Yes.
In this. Oh my God. But I think that's in what
it seems to be the theme of the week of slow burn.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to talk about though, because
because
mixed feelings in the boards, like the big fans of the Hell House. Even some of them are like, I don't get it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So, I know you're a big found footage guy, and I'm usually not the biggest fan of this, but this particular series, I did like that aspect because I do find it generally creepy, and the stories are fun. But I think one of the things I have a problem with is that now they're taking this thing into the open instead of keeping it centralized around like the Abaddon Hotel or the Manor.
Yeah.
Now they're kind of like broadening, like when a guy says, now it's out in the open. I'm like, it doesn't need to be.
No.
Yeah, I don't really like that aspect because it loses its luster of what it is. And you mentioned to me in text, either today or yesterday, I can't remember, but saying how the one main clown is like, he's actually very terrifying to look at, but now it's kind of like, we just don't care. Like we're not worried about it.
Yeah.
It's just like a whole lot of nothing. So, and outside of like maybe a couple of scenes, there's not like a lot of gore or anything. The creep factors aren't there, and really it's kind of muddied. I don't know. I watched it. Now, granted, I only watched it one time, but it seems like it's all over the place and plot. Like it's jumping from character to character, and so I start forgetting who's who. Because I haven't seen some of the other films in a while, and I didn't binge them before this, so. I'm trying to put together everything from some of the other films for these characters. And I'm just like, it's all over the place. Like I like the first guy that is supposedly dies. Like he was part of the series. I just don't remember who.
Yeah. It's been a while for me too, and yeah, it's like unless you know who the hell they're talking about, for like if you're like really into this series, which I like it a lot, because most also it's like locally, but like it's just unless I don't know, it's too much. I think they're going too much.
Yeah, and then it's getting crazier because obviously the end has like a cliffhanger. It's like it's got more, and I didn't even realize the movie was ending. I was like, what happened? Like, I had to go rewind to see what they were doing. I was like, are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah. So I guess there's one more.
At least, they're just trying to bleed blood from a stone. Apparently,
Yeah, at this point.
which is too bad because I actually do like the other films. The other films, again,
Yeah.
found footage and they're fun.
Yeah.
This one just they're trying to play it straight and it just doesn't work. It's like all over the place.
It didn't work with that other one that he just did either. We didn't care for it too much. I don't know. Maybe it's the editing. It has to be cut more. I don't know.
Well, this one, again, like when I think about that first film, I'm like, wow, that's just really creepy. I love the camera work and what he was doing, but it's like he kind of just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do that anymore. But like I get it that he probably feels like he's doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, but at the same time, if it works, don't break it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do like the franchise, like us. And so it's like, don't go and fuck with something and then now you're fucked up again. So it depending on how it does, like I haven't seen any reviews on it yet or not, but if it doesn't make any money, then maybe he'll go back to the found footage and try to correct it. But
yeah, I mean, if he's obviously if he wants to make a movie, however he wants to make it, he can. But like, I feel like you said, the Hell House, it should just be the found footage. You're gonna make a different movie that's not Hell House, then make it however you want. But I think they should have just stuck with it. This would have been way creepier in a found footage.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I don't know.
Because like there are some scenes in there, like the one chick who comes out of the casket, like that's generally creepy. I like that moment. It is a little darker than some of the other movies we've seen, like in terms of just general darkness, like in the buildings and stuff like that. So I had to like really look for everything. But again, like that's like the early scene with the guy in like at the circus or whatever it was, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I kind of agree when you told me about the clown and how he wasn't nearly as terrifying as he once was, because like now we just expect it.
Yeah.
Before it's like, they wouldn't move too much and then like all of a sudden they'd be in different places of the house or the hotel. And that was really good stuff. And even the second one, like, again, played off it even better. Because that had me fooled all the way to the end when it was really just a chick that's actually a ghost or whatever and brought him to the house or the hotel.
Yeah.
So I like that. And I don't know why he felt like he had to stray that far off the beaten path. But again, he just, I don't know. Like you said, the other movie we watched from him, he did similar to this and we didn't care for it that much either.
No.
So I think that if you found something that works, especially when it comes to found footage and you've been able to go like 3 or 4 movies in, I think that's a good thing. Like that means you're doing something right. Because that's hard to do just with sequels. It's hard to do that. But yeah, this really just kind of tells the story with Elizabeth and her visions. And, there's some tie-ins with like a twin towards the end. And it's just, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
It's just branching off in so many different ways. And I just had a hard time because even like the preacher, like I thought for a minute, who was that?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm trying to find a name. Mike Sutton. I thought it was another guy at first with the preacher. I thought he was the guy from Wolverine Origins, but it's not him.
Oh. No. No, I did like that they said they have Abaddon eyes. Like that
Yeah.
was kind of neat, but like we said, like seeing the clown, it's no big deal. Like when she kept walking by the house and it's standing there, and it'd be to the point where it'd be like, "What's up, Bob?
Basically.
How are you? You know, fuck you, pal. Get out of here."
Yeah,
Like,
at first I
there he
thought
is.
when she first saw him, I thought, because doesn't she say something like "you're assholes" or something? Like she thought maybe someone was just pranking her or something.
Yeah, I think she thought
And I thought that's
people
what
just
was
put it
going to
up.
happen, but then it just kept happening. I'm like, because he was still there. I'm just like, okay, but
Yeah.
this isn't scary. There's nothing going on.
No, and they are kind of moving a little more than before.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
they can't stay still this time. Before it was like, is that a person in there or is it, And now it's like, okay, it's a person.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's not like a whole lot to really dive in on this because, again, there was the one dude who ends up shooting himself. Like I'm like, really? Like why?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let them get me.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's all over. It is all over the place. It's like you have to be a fucking historian of this movie, of this franchise, to know what they're talking about. And then she was in the wasn't she in her
I'm
character? Oh,
sure.
she was actually in the other movie as the wife that we just watched, the other movie from Cognetti.
Yeah. Well,
And
Vermerly, I think she was in the first two.
yeah. But
And
it's like a
then,
different last name, or it's the same first name, I think, but she has this a different last name. So what's
oh,
up with
really?
that then? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
like
haven't checked, but
that somebody else was asking about that too. They're like, why? I don't know. I'm gonna
yeah,
have
if
to
there's
go
a
to that
connection,
chat.
then she should have the same name from the first one.
Yeah. I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
actually looking up now.
I don't
Oh, wait,
even
no, she's not in the first one.
there's like somebody from this one that's in the third one. I don't know. I don't remember their faces, to be honest. I'm
Yeah,
usually
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you've like binge watched the other ones before this, you really won't know much. And I'm not saying that like maybe I should have done that, but like that's a lot of work to prep for this movie when really I already liked the other movie. So I'm just going in this one like, hey, I'm gonna enjoy this. But
yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be like this much of a mind fuck to try to fuck with my head.
Yeah.
So I see one familiar name, but it's Mitchell Kavanaugh. I'm just trying to go through and see like if I can see. Okay, so the main girl in this one was in the third one, Lake of Fire.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if there's anybody
Which is
else.
like my least favorite of the three, but I still
Right.
like it.
The first two are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like, I mean, obviously there's Carmichael's because they share the same name. Oh, there's Sarah Saka from the fourth one. So
Okay.
she's okay. So basically, two girls, main girls in this, are from the last two movies, basically.
Yeah.
But like you, I remember the first two more than the last two. So like,
Yeah. Actually, maybe the fourth one would be my least favorite. The one that wasn't at the Abaddon, it was at this
Origins,
Origins. Yeah.
the manor. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. But again, that was found footage, so it was creepy. But I
Right.
could not stand that lead actress. Like her character was so annoying. Such an asshole. Which in the other movie we're going to be reviewing also had a female asshole in it. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. That's going to be an interesting discussion too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I'm just kind of jumping the gun, but like, I did not go into this thinking this would be worse than your.
Me either. Me either.
Yeah, so that's what's funny. I was watching this one. I'm just like, what happened? What happened, my friend? What happened?
There's nothing even really to keep your like
Because I remember doing the trailer
attention.
reaction to this and really excited about it. And I'm like, oh, cool, because they're doing another Hell House because I do like the other films. But
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something. They didn't like do a lot like flashbacks really, like except for like that family. So
Yeah.
it's like I could have had since it's like been fucking almost 20 years. Like maybe
That's a
we
funny
could
thing
put a little
too,
bit of a
because
flashback.
you're throwing this out there, and it's not like it says Hell House 5. You know what I mean? Like, so people who watch this, they aren't going to know anything other than what they're telling in the story. So if you were someone blind to this franchise, you'd come into this thinking this might be a one-off and not even know that it's connected.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think they probably should have done some more flashbacks, because that would help not only me because of my forgetting what was going on in the other films, but just helping anybody who's not at all familiar with the franchise, like,
Yeah.
because they're not going to know anything that's going on.
Yeah, because they're like, she's looking at the name of the list. Like, do you reckon anybody name on this list? And then she sees that guy, and I'm like, I don't remember this guy. Should I know this guy? Like, it sucks, but like again, it's been a while since then, and I didn't think I'd have to watch 4 movies to know every like for homework. You know what I mean? I
Well,
already
this is
saw them.
funny. I feel bad for Cognetti. Cognetti said that the film is a non-found footage film, unlike its predecessor. He says, yes, non-found footage, and I think it'll be the scariest film of them all. This one.
No, wrong.
He
Sorry.
also added that the best way to experience the final chapter, I guess this is the final chapter, even that opening at the end, though, experience the final chapter is to watch it in theaters. Now, it got released in August, I guess.
I think
Is
it
that
did go
right?
to some theaters, yeah, like one of those things.
It could have been many of them then, because.
I
But
don't think
either
it was
way,
around
like,
here.
he missed the mark if he thinks this one's scarier than any other ones. Like, I don't know what he's talking about.
He knows it's not. He has to promote it. You know?
Yeah, he's digging deep on that one, because this one not scary at all. I was quite bored, actually.
Yeah.
Through most of it.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's wrap this shit, because I have nothing else to talk about.
We can't expand this turd any longer.
I try to get to 30 minutes at minimum, but this is just not going to happen.
No.
So just give me your final thoughts and your ghoul rating for this one.
All right. Final thoughts. Like I said, I had hopes because it was not found footage. You didn't even know it was. I had to sneeze. Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. Because it was, the Hell House franchise. I thought, well, it's not going to be found footage, but it's Hell House. It has to be at least somewhat decent. And I was let down. I was completely let down. I didn't care about anybody in this movie.
No.
The only girl that I kind of didn't mind was that reporter at the end. Like, I thought she was like the only one that was like pretty decent.
Is that the one that was with the priest?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Like, she's the most interesting one you have in here.
Right. I think she did like probably the best job. It was a letdown. It needed to be found footage. Even somebody that doesn't like found footage wants it to be found footage, but
yeah. Like, I'm actually like begging for it to be found footage. I'm just like, it's not there.
Yeah, the way that ends, like, spoiler alert, everybody, when he turns around, they don't show the face. That right there, the next movie, they should transition into a found footage. And then she goes, wait a minute. And it's for some reason she gets out her phone, or I don't know, but they got to make it found footage somehow. That's the only way to fix this. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch this again. If it's in a box set, I'll own it because I want all the movies. You know how that is, but I'm not going to buy this separately. I'll never watch it again. Very let down by this. The only good gore you got was at the end with the cat, like the girl in the casket looked cool, and then that thing coming out of the whatever it was. That was neat. But other than that, it wasn't scary at all. It was boring as fuck. And I hate saying that because I love this franchise, but I'm gonna have to give this one like a 3.5. And that's being nice.
You're right. Like, if I were like, it'd be the first time I probably would buy a box set would be this one because I do enjoy the other films. But the only way that I'm going to have this film is if it's in that box set. I'm not going to buy it separately because I just don't care about it. I wouldn't even watch it. I'd just watch the first 4. And
It's just in there.
Yeah, like there's really no like, and I know you know this too. Like watching this film doesn't really give you any kind of like closure or conclusion to the series. Like it doesn't matter. You can just watch the last one and be fine.
Yeah.
There's no real need for this one in a lot of ways, other than he tried to stretch it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Again, there are some creepy moments, but not enough to say, oh, it's better than what he's done before with the found footage. It's just way better. And like you, I don't care about any of the characters. None of them, except for that reporter, she was the most interesting of them all. And she was probably the best thing about the last film that we watched. Like, the last film of the series, because even though I don't remember Origins all that much, like I remember her character enough to say, yeah, she was more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My rating is very close to yours. Mine's a 2.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like 4.
No, I just nope. They just didn't do anything for me at all.
Yeah,
really, really bad.
It's a shame.
It is too bad. Like, because it is a good franchise. When you talk about franchises and some of the stuff that we've seen that are really bad within the franchises, this one is one that actually does pretty well for the most part. This is really the worst of this whole series for me.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, so I do have my pick for next week. I'm going old school. I'm finally getting back to some older films. I keep saying I was going to do that, but this time I'm really going to do that because I've never seen this film that I'm going to pick. It's from 1985, and it's called Real Horror by Troma.
Never saw it either.
So it's on Tubi, and we'll be giving that a go on episode 98 when I go to do it. But before we get there, I'll be jumping over on your channel to do episode 97. And you did
Boner Lake.
That's basically what it is. A Boner Lake. But yeah, thank you all. Give us your comments. What did you think about this entry into the Hell House franchise? Enjoy it, hate it. We don't care. We don't care about your opinions, but we want to hear from you anyway. So let us know. Go like and subscribe to Mr. Tony the Dead. Like and subscribe to the Metal Town Radio podcast. We are the Ghouls of Midnight. See you later. Enjoy your evening.
Have a cool night.
You see me for you.